Hey there everyone, 𝐤𝐫𝐲𝐻, physical therapist with Run Smart Online. It's that time of the year that we all love. Let me know in the comments of what your favorite thing is. It's that time of year where we have holiday parties and our family, friends, and everyone we know asks if we're still doing that running thing, and you tell them yes, and they ask you how far you're running, and then they make that joke of, I wouldn't even, drive my car that far. So we're getting ready for all those comments that we just roll our eyes at about, I wouldn't drive my car that far, it's bad for your knees, all the bad stuff that our families like to tell us on the holidays about running, because apparently they're the experts without knowing much about it. So I'm interested to know what you guys get. If someone tells you running's bad for your knees, or they wouldn't drive their car that far, let me know what your response is in the comment. We'll get a little running list that'll be really helpful for the holidays, how you respond to your family members. But what I want to talk about is really the fact that I wouldn't drive my car a certain distance. I want to share a story with you guys about Karen, who just posted in our Facebook group. So we have a lot of runners that we work with, and I think this will be helpful for you guys to understand the power of what I'm going to teach you here, is that it doesn't matter if you run 5Ks, 10Ks, half marathons, the mile. Well, the mile's a little different. Actually, no, it's not. Mile all the way up to 100 miles. The training is going to be different. Like the miles you put on, the things that you do are going to be really different for that. But when you're running up to 100 miles, and maybe just running 5Ks, the strength training components are going to be really the same. So if you're just jumping in, I'm asking you guys to let me know when someone tells you in your family during the holidays that running's bad for your knees, or they wouldn't drive their car that far. What's your response to them? I'm going to need some new ammo this year. And then I'm talking about Karen, who I want to actually show you. Let me see if I can reverse this thing. So Karen is a person who just posted in our Facebook group about running 100 miles and failing. Actually, look where she failed. So this is crazy. Karen, I hope you're okay with me sharing this, but this is an amazing story. So I'm really lazy today. I'm just filming my computer screen, but if you look at top, I highlighted up here. Last year around this time, she attempted a 100-mile race, and she had to drop at mile 96 because her back gave out and her core, and she could barely walk. So imagine for a second how bad it would stink to finish or to drop out of a race at 96 of 100 miles. I have no plans on running 100 milers, but I can imagine that it would be pretty devastating. So you think about this runner who's running 100 miles. Her back gave out. She had to DQ or DNF this race. So when we look at getting stronger and doing stuff, if you're running a 5K and you want to be faster, stronger, whatever, and you want to run 100 miles, it's actually the same stuff, and we've been seeing this for a while. We don't have a lot of ultra runners. We do have a good chunk of them, but our sweet spot for helping people with strength training is in that half full marathon range. But I can tell you guys, it doesn't matter if you're running a half full marathon, 100 miles, a 5K, the strength training matters. Let me show you real quick. I'm going to highlight it here. She started doing some strength training, and this is what happened. So let me turn this thing around again. Always mess this up, but so after she did DNF'd at mile 96, it made her realize that she did strength training, and happened. She found us on Run Smart Online. I want to talk about more of the strength stuff than what we just do, but shortly after that, she signed up and got her training plan for an April marathon. She had her third fastest marathon at the age of 51. If you go down to the bottom, she finished her first 100 miler in 25 hours. Right in here, 25 hours and 20 minutes and 33 seconds, and she could still stand up straight. That's what I want you guys to focus on, not the fact that you need to go out and run 100 miles. Different breed of person and runner, but she did this by strength training. She got her strength up and supported herself. It doesn't matter what race you're doing. I want to show you another example of this, because if you guys, this is what you need to focus on. I've been talking about a lot. You can't be doing clamshells. You can't be doing leg lifts. You should be doing functional stuff, standing on your feet and working on your balance and your core and your glute strength all at once. And when you add that in, I usually talk about maybe twice a week, 25, 30 minutes a pop is enough to get you what you need in your training. But let me show you this other runner. Hopefully this works. So I'm going to talk about Carrie here. And you can get better as you go on. So Carrie just posted to our group on December 8th as well. Here she is rocking out. She had a 6-minute PR and a BQ qualifying time. She just turned 50. And she's PRing and BQing at the age of 50, and it's by strength training, it's by running smarter, it's by working on those glutes, those cores, those balance muscles. So guys, we're all in this crunch where we're gonna have to listen to our people, family, the people we can't choose in life tell us how bad running is. aside from, coming up with some good comebacks, let me know what yours is in the comments. Focus on your strength training right now. You can actually front load your plan to get results like this by focusing on balance, core, and hip strength. I'll show you real quick, if you're interested in getting help with this. This is the program that I recommend to everyone to start with. We have 2 of them. So I'm gonna go, hang on here for a sec. Okay, so this is on the Run Smart site. So we have these different programs. So we have Basics Bootcamp Yoga, Base 3, Mechanics is a Run Form program in Prime. Right here, this top spot, Base 3, Base 6. This is where you guys want to be living right now. They're 30-minute strength programs, and what they'll do is they'll work exactly on these muscle groups. So if you need help, hopefully even if it's not us, just work on your strength training. But if you need help, go to the link in this post. Base 3, Base 6 Bootcamp is what you're looking for, and you can just get started to add those into any plan. And again, let me know in the comments what you tell your family and friends when they tell you they don't run that far or running is bad for your knees. I need them for the holidays because I'm going to hear it. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.